Hello, my name is Mateusz. We're here in San Antonio at the AXUG Summit, and we're here to record a series of videos on our new offering, which is Executive Automat's platform for testing, for security, for discovery, and for support. I'm here with Kamila to talk about our offering for the support. Kamila, hi. Can you tell us a little bit about your role at Xplos Global?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me here. So I'm a head of support at Xplos since a couple of years. I've been working very closely to our D365 customers all around the world, supporting their ERP needs and requirements. That really comes to the automated testing, some optimization of processes within their daily businesses, as well as incorporating some insightful tools into our daily services just to offer some hassle-free ERP experience for them.
That sounds like a very exciting role.
Yeah,
wow.
It is actually. Yeah.
And this new offering, Executive Automats for Support, what is it?
So whenever me and my team thought about how to stand out really across other competitors in a very fast and rapidly changing business industry, we were thinking about the keyword prevention. We do really believe that the prevention of an issue that will arise in production environment is a really key to get rid of the painful experiences of our customers with the system disruption. We would really like our customer to focus on their business rather than on some issues, incidents, and ERP system disruption. So in our offering, Executive Automats for Testing, we integrate automation tools, which is Executive Automats. We also integrate some process optimization thanks to the discovery part of our services as well. And we also streamline the knowledge transfer thanks to our proprietary tools that simply register some activity around the business users in the application, thanks to which we have a deep understanding on how the users really work in the D365, which are the most common processes, what is really a heat map of the ERP system that should be the area of our concern. Because if you will look at the heat map of the system, you will see that, for example, some of the modules are the most frequently used ones, and this is probably the area where the incidents can really come up.
Right, so first of all, this is to prevent issues from happening, because prevention is better than curing or rescuing whatever happens.
Exactly.
The offer is comprehensive. It is for who? It is for D365 F&O customers who are looking for a competent partner to help them with the support of the application.
Exactly.
And why is it unique? I know you talked about this already. You touched upon all of these pillars of the offer. So there's what? There's testing, there's automation. Can you say a few words about how that helps with the support?
We think what really stands out is our ability to do regression testing for the application on the occasion of every single release, not only one version. So what our customers essentially do, they do full regression only for the one version project when the standard layer of the code got changed due to the one version policy forced by Microsoft.
But these are your customers, right? Most customers, they don't even do it that often.
Yeah, all of them think about one version as a burden, as a problem. The business users, whenever they hear one version project, they're already frustrated. They don't want to have this responsibility on their shoulders. So what is really different for us, we would like to run regression testing on the occasion of every single release. And why we can do it? Because we offer a full automation of testing for our customers. So whenever we need it, whether it's a hotfix that is going to be applied to the production environment, or maybe some standard release package that our customers push into the production environment, every Sunday, every other Sunday, or even once a month, we can run full regression testing with just press of a button, because Executive Automats offer the scheduler, so things can happen overnight, and then you log in the morning and you can just see how certain change that you were planning to release to the production environment affects the other resolutions.
You automate testing for the clients, and that allows you to test like that.
Yeah.
Whenever
And
you
not
need,
only-
you can run a full regression, even if you just ship a simple change to the system. If you want, like that, you can run a full regression. And that helps you find any potential bugs and minimize the amount of potential issues happening with the client's
Exactly.
application, right?
What's also very valid is that thanks to the testing automation, I have the deep understanding on customer processes because I do have recordings.
Right.
In support, it's really hard for customers to change the support vendor, for example, because
Right.
they are really scared of losing a know-how and the knowledge that their current support partner really gained over the time. So thanks to executive automats, we have a full recordings of the processes that the users are doing on daily basis in D365. So we maintain and retain the knowledge within my support team.
Right.
Thanks to which we can respond to our customers' issue very, very fast and offer SLA resolution time for like priority one incidents.
So these processes that you record for the purpose of test automation, you're saying that you can use these processes also as a source of business process documentation
Exactly.
for the users,
Yeah.
and also very helpful for you as the partner.
Exactly.
And I think that those same processes you can also use for the second pillar that you touched upon earlier,
Yeah.
which is the security.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. So what you can do, you can actually use a executive automats recordings, that's the scripts really, and then convert them into the security layer that helps you to convert the script into the entry points to understand what is really the user access necessary for this specific user or this specific role. So we are really bringing the possibilities to do segregation of duties,
Right.
some security compliance for customers all over the world, really. It doesn't really matter what type of regulations are you strict with. We just simply deliver like this, the security understanding in ERP system to our customers.
So process-based security, and that's the second pillar.
Yeah.
And you kind of kill two birds with one stone with
Yeah.
this test automation, with the processes that you record. You utilize them also for
Exactly.
the creation of roles for the client,
Yeah.
and that I assume can help them save costs on licensing, but also make the users access not too wide,
Yeah.
very precise. And I guess that also helps with the maintenance of the application because the users are not complaining too much
Yeah.
about the lack of access, or well,
Yeah.
users usually don't complain about too
No,
wide
they
access,
do not.
right?
And actually, we are going back to the key word, prevention, right? That the security, the how you're gonna configure your security model really in D365 does do the difference.
Right.
You can prevent issues from happening, some information breaches, as well as simply not being compliant to any policy that you are already
So
under.
we've talked all about these two pillars already: testing, security. Both are amazing.
Yeah.
Now we have discovery.
Yeah.
Can you tell a few words about that?
Sure, I'm actually really excited by the discovery
Are you?
part. So we've been working really hard for a couple of years on incorporating artificial intelligence into our insightful tools.
AI. Wow.
Yeah,
that
Ixos
sounds
is really
exciting.
good on building tools. So we were like playing around with it and really wanted to come up with something that will bring some process optimization opportunities to our customers. Just like I mentioned earlier, you can draw a heat map of the system, and then you can see that, for example, your users spend 70% of their time within one department in a couple of models or a couple
Right.
of specific places in the system. This is where you're going to look for the optimization, right? This is where you're going to look to decrease the amount of time being spent in D365, how to really work more efficiently and how to offer optimization, but also release some stress and workload from your employees so they can, focus
Right.
on something else.
So you're listening to what the users are doing in the system, you're gathering data
Yeah.
on the usage of the system, and then from this data you can take some conclusions, like you can find where some optimizations, some automations, some opportunities for
Yeah.
these can come up, and then I guess you as the partner can help the client develop these automations, optimizations?
Yeah, exactly. It was actually a tricky part for us to like train the machine to understand where user is clicking something randomly in the system and when the process really starts and ends. Like how to cut your recording into the chunks that you're going to call the business process.
So I guess the users are clicking all over sometimes.
Yeah, right, exactly.
They're not sure. They stop in the middle of the process and then
they're multitasking.
They go for a coffee.
Exactly. So that was the most difficult part, and I think last year was a breaking point for us when we really started. Our machine really started to understand how to name a process, which is the pattern of user behavior that we can really call a business process. So that was the step number one. And then we're listening to the users' activities on the D365 forums. We gather the information, we build a dashboard that helps us, for example, to dig into most frequently used features, or for example, measure a feature adoption rate.
Right.
Because very often our customers are investing in some sort of customization, they're trying to tailor the D365 for their specific needs, and then they have those pricey modifications being made for them and applied to production environment, and then no one really measures how many people really do work with this customization, how many people use it. So we would really like to bring some more insights into how D365 is being adopted by the users, but by the end users in the organization. And I think, and I'm pretty sure that Executive Automats for Discovery is the answer for the market.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So 3 pillars: testing, security, and then discovery.
Yeah.
So prevention, and then innovation.
Exactly.
And that's what makes up the whole support package, which makes us of X Plus Global as the partner being able to support the client holistically and bring all of these efficiencies and gains to the client. Awesome. That was so great talking to you, finding out more about Executive Automats for support.
Yeah.
Where can people find out more about us? I think the best way is to go on our website, Executive Automats. You can also follow us on LinkedIn or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're around in the Dynamics community events like this one, AXUG, you can come and talk to us. We'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you.